Wow. Hopefully you've had a lot of fun going through our manual, our getting started manual, and all of our training here. I'm assuming that you're already in application mode, meaning you're already reaching out, you're already having conversations. Maybe you have your first tasting party scheduled. You've probably already delivered some ketones to some friends, and you're probably having fun. And you're probably kind of in this phase of like, oh my gosh, I've started all these conversations. This is great. People are going to start. I want to take a minute and kind of conclude this getting started launch, if you will. And at the same time, I want you to really understand that this is a long-term business, not just a 30 or 60 or 90-day process, right? This is something that I've been doing now for 8 years, like I mentioned in the beginning, and I plan to do for the next 8 years and the next 8 years and the next 8 years. But in order to do that, I really have to take a long-term approach. And I want to talk about what that means. Because what we've just done, if you've taken the action that we've talked about, is we've put you into a launch phase of your business. We've put you into an energetic phase where you have lots of conversations going, lots of energy happening around ketones, lots of people thinking, man, should I drink the product? Should I join this business? And in such, what we have to do is continue to ask the question, help them get started, right? Plug new people into our system. And at the same time, we have to always be having more conversations and always be expanding our community. So in the further training that we have, you're going to find information about how do I grow a network on social media, people that know, like, and trust me, and how do I do that offline, and how do I do the things offline, like going to networking events or meeting people when I'm out wearing shirts or having shaker bottles or joining different just fun groups. How do I have those conversations? And then how do I marry the two together? How do I marry social media together with kind of offline strategies? Because honestly, the sooner that you realize that they are one, it is just your social network. It's not an online offline. It's a network of people that know, like, and trust you. The sooner that we understand that our network is always expanding and always growing, you'll never run out of people to talk to. When I first started in this business, I remember calling the 5 friends that I had, talking to my mom, my dad, my sister, my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law. That was about it. And then I got to a point where I'm like, what do I do now? And I remember talking to my mentor, and he said, you got to always be growing and expanding the people that you know. And it's not just to sell them immediately, but it's building a relationship over time. He said, if you do that consistently over time, you will never run out of people to talk to. So I made it my goal in that moment to get out, to meet new people, and to add them to my network on a daily basis. Now, back then, I was not really on social media much. So it was more my network was people that I knew on my phone, people that I considered my friends. I was just expanding that. Today, we have this amazing thing called Facebook and Instagram, where literally you can meet somebody today, build a relationship with them from afar via social media. And then in a year, in 2 years, 3 years, those people are like, they feel like they know you and you know them. There's a relationship that's built. It's the coolest thing ever. So as you go forward, as you leave this training here, I want you just to also have a long-term vision. Where do you want to be in 5 years, right? What do you want to create with this business 5 years from now? I heard once, and I've seen it true over and over again, that we underestimate what we can do in a year, and we overestimate what we can do in 1 year, and we underestimate drastically what we can do in 5. So to me, it's not what's going to happen in your Prove It business in the next year. It's what do you want to create in the next 5. We underestimate what's possible, because truly in this style of business, anything is possible. Anything. Whatever you can conceive and dream, like, we can create together here inside of Prove It. It may take longer than a year. It may take longer than 2 years, but I'm telling you, if you look forward to 5 years from now and you take the action that we just talked about, and you grow that network and grow your belief in yourself and our community, what we're doing, you're going to be unstoppable. So that's, I'm excited for that. I'm excited that you've completed this training, because this is the first step towards a successful long-term business here with Prove It, and you've made it. So let's have some fun. Let's create a long-term vision of where we're going together, and let's put some action and some energy behind it. We'll see you guys on the next video.